Hi, Rylee.
I'm me. I'm her.
What's going on?
We're going to shoot guns.
Really?
Have you shot a gun?
I have shot a gun. I've shot a deer. I've shot
What?
3
Rylee's
deer.
a hunter. Yeah.
I've never shot a doe. I've only
Rylee's a
shot
survivor.
bucks. Yeah. Learned it from my dad, you know.
How do you feel about the people that think that you're a bad person for having shot a deer?
It's the gaming that's bad, not if you harvest the meat, like, and eat it for yourself.
So do you just feel like that maybe they'd have a different opinion if they had more information?
Yeah, I mean,
feel like
we
a lot of
slaughter
those
cows and
people
stuff
go
too.
to the store and buy their meat as well.
Yeah.
I think that that's better than harvesting.
It's
your own
almost
meat.
like cutting your own chicken's head off and plucking the
yeah, like
feathers.
you were,
It's like
you were
different.
talking about that.
I feel like people have a hard time understanding that you're more connected whenever you have to kill it. So like,
Yeah.
it feels like you have less respect, but you have to like have more respect. You take its life.
Like, I mean, think back to like the old days where they had to kill animals to eat too. I mean,
There's Bree. Did you
That's some Subaru shit.
did you cry?
cry when what?
First time you killed a deer?
No, I didn't.
Fuck.
I didn't cry.
Cold-blooded killer.
I know. You're supposed to on your first deer kill. You're supposed to take a bite of the heart.
Did you?
I didn't. I stuck my hands in the blood though, cause like
Was it warm?
cause it was cold. It was cold and I was cold, so the blood was really warm and it like steamed out. It was. It gets like sticky though. Blood on hands is nasty.
Really? Yeah, it coagulates quickly.
Yeah.
That's probably pretty nostalgic though.
So what brought you guys to the Slabs? What's going on? Who are you?
Well, when we first started dating, we watched the Vice videos.
Who's
Slab
we? You and I?
CD. No, me and
Oh.
That was gonna be my next.
I got excited for a second, sorry.
No, we
Just kidding.
saw a video on YouTube about it, and we were actually tripping on acid in this video. It was like,
Ooh. What's acid?
we're
You've been here ever since?
LSD.
Oh, hell yeah, go ahead.
That's what's up.
Yeah, we were tripping with our friend Jose on LSD, and we
It
came
was a
across
whole
the
different
Slab
place back
City
then, right? With the
video.
Salton Sea, there was,
It was
two
like-
boats back there.
It was funny, but it was also really deep and real, and like we kind of
Which one?
drawn towards the Vice video. Yeah, that one's really good. We've seen it like 100 times. It just like brings us back to that night when we did acid. You know?
So it must have been a special night.
Yeah, but it's even more special just being here.
Cool, wow, that's so cool.
Yeah.
So where's home?
It's like Missouri,
Missouri. Tell me,
Northeast Missouri.
what's it like? I've never been.
It's really beautiful. You get all the seasons
Yeah.
in Missouri. Like fall is absolutely beautiful. There's so many trees there that change different colors. Like you got yellow and bright red, orange, all of the fall-y colors that you would think about.
Yeah.
And lots of beautiful rivers and swim spots. Southern Missouri is more like vacation, but we're from like farmlands. I grew up on a farm for sure.
No way, cool. Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
You corn fed, huh?
I was in FFA through high school. And
Are you
I had
corn fed or grass fed?
corn fed? What do you mean? Oh, for the pigs?
No, just you.
Oh,
Yeah, I think you're grass fed.
casserole fed.
I dig it.
White moms know how to make casseroles. So many, but yeah.
What was your favorite part about growing up where you did?
That's kind of where we've been.
Probably just spending time like in the woods, riding four-wheelers and doing kid stuff, playing in the mud naked with with my brother.
Yeah.
Not weirdly, you know, we were kids.
No, of course.
It's
Thanks
not
for.
weird, yeah.
No, were you guys like
But-
naked family? You just got in naked the first time in the hot spring the other day. Were you guys a naked family?
Oh yeah, I'd never been in a hot spring with naked people before, but
How did it feel?
I felt free, like very free.
You had already probably felt comfortable around us at that point, so it wasn't like.
Yeah. And it's natural thing to happen.
Yeah.
Like, you're so
Not like-
scared to leave this place. That place is always going to be there.
Not
And
normal.
if that
People
place
make
matters
it
to those people, then
seem
they'll
like it's
always be
not
there.
normal to be
And you
naked
can go
in
back.
front
Yeah.
of other people, but
stopping you from
we literally
traveling
have the
around
same
and seeing.
parts. Like
You can still be.
it doesn't matter. I'll change in front of somebody I've just met.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
And people like to look, and they're gonna look, but
Yeah, just do you linger or do you just glance? You know.
glance and I admire,
Yeah.
especially females.
You admire both sexes?
Yeah, for sure. Everyone has their own unique body, you know. Everyone's different.
Do you want to talk about sexuality?
Sure, I'll talk about it.
What about you guys? Anything interesting about you and him?
Yeah. Well, we've been together for for 4 years, and we never used to experiment with like other people, but we kind of are at that point where like I love you a lot, but I want to explore with other people because there's so many more people out there that you can connect with. Like, you don't just have one soulmate, and there's so many other amazing people out there that can satisfy like what your partner cannot give you, you know, like not everyone can give you what you need. Well, I mean, everyone can give you what you need, it's just in different people, you know what I mean? So like, if you can't get what you need from one person, you can get it from someone else.
So would you be willing to describe what the transition was like, having gone from like a completely monogamous relationship to this new dynamic? Was it just something you discussed for a while, or?
Yeah, he's always like brought it up to me, but I've always...
Big shit grin. You got a shit grin?
Oh, what's up?
Big shit grin?
But he's always like like I've slept with a lot of people, not to get personal, but he's wanted to sleep with more people, and I totally get that. But it was hard for me to understand, like, in our beginning relationship, because I'm so used to being around monogamous relationships all my life.
So you said you do the water out here?
Oh, I thought he was talking
You say you do the water out here? Is that you that helps?
Like, it was just wrong to be with the different sex, you know what I mean?
Is that what
We
you felt
like
before?
dabbling with, huh?
You said you felt before that it was wrong to be with the same sex?
Yeah, like I was just raised that way, you know, like everyone in my family thinks like that. Like, you can't date a female if you're a female, or like, you can't date a transgender female if you're a male, you know?
So, again, I'm not trying to make this into something that is erotic, but I'm just curious, like, what was your first experience like when you got to experience with a woman?
I was at a really young age. Honestly, I was in Catholic school, and
you know, my crowd is 45 to 55, 60-year-old men. Keep talking.
I mean,
keep talking.
I was raised Baptist, but my mom sent me and my brother to Catholic school, and yeah, I would like kiss girls there. I never kissed boys. Like, I only kissed girls.
Why? Were boys gross and dirty, or?
I don't really know what was going through my child's brain at that time, but maybe I thought girls were more attractive than guys.
I mean,
But I do find guys and girls attractive. Girls are just really, they scare me. It's hard to talk to females.
oh, so are you slightly intimidated?
Maybe, yes.
Like
I'm
shy?
Yeah, I'm shy. I can talk, I don't know. I feel it easier to talk to guys than girls.
Yeah.
But that's just my own, like, experience, you know?
I feel like men can be very complex in like different ways.
Yeah.
It's not so much that we're less complex, it's just that we're complex in like different ways.
Maybe I'm more intimidated because I've only dated men in my life.
Yeah.
And like not women. But yeah, like experimenting with other females with him is nice. We haven't experimented with another male yet.
Really?
That would be cool, yeah. I mean, we've talked about it, but it hasn't happened yet.
I had an experience like that. The only time I ever was in Slabs, and I told you about it already.
Oh yeah, in the tunnel.
But my YouTube people don't know. But yeah, I did that once with a good friend here in the Slabs, and it was totally cisgender. It was more of an Eiffel Tower thing, and it was super awkward for me. And I don't know. But I had another experience once with a three-way with. Yeah, it was super awkward. Have you had any awkward experiences?
Right behind it this morning.
No, not yet. I haven't. Not with like, you mean like with sex or like a three-way?
I guess with a three-way, yeah, where just like maybe you went and the dynamic wasn't there, or like.
I mean, there are times where it's that, but we just like communicate about it, and then. I mean, we can change. Like, if we didn't like something, we can just talk. And you always need to communicate if you're in an open relationship too.
So how is your communication between you two?
Good. We like to talk before and after about how, or like what we need from each other.
So you got like a post shift, and then you got like let's do a recap.
Yeah. And then we like to tell each other about it.
Wow.
It's nice to go out with like someone different too, and then you just come home to your luck. You know?
That's way cool. Yeah. So do you guys ever go on like double dates or anything? It's not your scene.
No, we've never done that.
You ever done like that angle, like another couple? I bet just from
Like a four-way?
the little I know about
We
you,
almost did.
the little I know about you seems like you'd probably like have fun with that.
We almost did. We went to a festival, the Dust Festival in Arizona. There was a girl and her boyfriend there one night. But then we messaged her. It was a 2-day festival. We messaged her the next
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
She missed out. It's okay though. The people that do want to do it though, it'll be better, you know.
Oh, totally. That's how I feel. Sometimes as a guy, I'm like, it can be so hard to like try and like you have to try a lot as a guy, and like it can be
That's
discouraging.
Like he says, like it's really easy because like at the festival I was kissing like a lot of girls, you know, there, and he was like, that's hard for a male to do. Like, girls don't want to just kiss guys. You know?
I get it. Girls are more vulnerable. There's a lot about like sexuality that leaves women in a more vulnerable state.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm gonna have to send June my fucking pen here.
a what?
June.
Oh yeah.
He gave me his number because his direction, he was like drawn in the direction.
Oh yeah. Is he not here? Behind us?
He was going to East Jesus first, and then he's gonna meet us here.
Yeah, we'll send him a
But
pen.
I got his number just in case.
Yeah, I don't know if that map would work.
Yeah.
You do it. All right, so you want to hear a funny story? So one time I. All right, so my buddy and I were we realized we'd slept with some of the same girls. We were like Eskimo brothers. I never shared this
I
stuff.
have an Eskimo sister.
I never shared this stuff on YouTube ever. I never talked about this. So we were Eskimo brothers. We were like paddling through the mangrove. We're like, dude, her too? And we're like, no way. It was like, dude, in the case you don't lose your girl, you lose your child. And we're like, wait a second. And we were talking, and eventually he's like, oh, my one friend, and I'm gonna leave names out. My one friend, he's like, she's awesome, I love her, but like, she's so hard up with like really being attached to me. Like, why don't you hang out with her? And it was during that conversation. I'll never know if I read too much into it because we started hanging out, and then eventually we messed around. So it was kind of shady of me for having such a good friend and not like specifically saying, hey, did you mean this? You know, so eventually we're messing around and all this and that.
What is she doing?
Her and I had an awesome threesome. We went on like Tinder, and like within 15 minutes we had this beautiful girl, and within like another hour we were having fun.
Yeah.
And then it's like 2 weeks later, and she's like, "Hey, you know, James always wanted to like work towards having a threesome with us three." Oh fuck! I just said his name. I gotta erase that shit.
Sorry, the dust got bad.
No, he probably doesn't even care. He said he wanted to have a threesome with us three, and I was like, I'd never. And again, I'm not like. I'm only attracted to females. I know what works for me with arousal. So yeah, so long story short, she calls me up and she's like, hey, we want to come over. And I was just in a weird low spot. I was feeling like I didn't have anyone around. I was lonely, and I was just like, all right, we'll see. We'll pull this off. I don't think James is trying to work that angle. I think we're just going to go ravish her together, and like, it might be fun. So I go over, and they're just sitting on the couch, and there's this weird vibe. And eventually, like, he goes to bed, and then she goes to bed, and it's like 10 minutes later, and she's like, hey, come on in. So I go back, and I didn't know what to expect, and I just walk back in the bedroom. I start crawling on the bed, and he goes, "What the fuck?" And I was just like, I just like left and got an Uber home, and like we've never really talked about it since and been real friends
Really?
since. Yeah. So this can get funny. Yeah, and I guess what the issue that I had was I didn't communicate enough.
That's always a big issue, I feel like.
I guess we're at the shooting spot, so we'll get off this topic. But thanks for being open. Fun stuff.